Hey guys, what is up? Moxie1701. I'm back. I haven't been doing videos for a while, but with this COVID thing and Christmas coming and everything, it's been kind of crazy. Today, we're going to take a look at this beauty over here. Isn't this cute? It's the 1-Up Ms Pacman Countercade. It's basically just like the other 1-Up arcade systems, but meant to fit on top of a counter or a table, which is really cool. It's the same solid wood construction, or MDF. Got a nice, beautiful logo here. It doesn't light up, which I'm a bit disappointed, but that's okay. You got Ms Pacman over here, got little score points over here, and over here, you got very, very small writing, but exactly like the arcade. Over here, you have the control panel with start, 1-player, 2-player, on-off switch, volume slider. It's actually a slider, even though it does look like a switch. The whole thing is covered with an acrylic panel, which is nice. Nice clicky joystick. It's not a sound one or anything like that, but it's good enough. It's buttons, 2 action buttons, because this also has, let's see, Galaga, Dig Dog 2, and Pac-Man Plus. Yeah, 4 games. Really nice. Let's see over here in the front, you got this nice, well, they call it a kick panel, kick plate, with a speaker built into it, and that's a really good speaker. It has some really nice sound to it too. But one thing I'm a bit disappointed here. Let me just focus. There we go. On the other version I saw, the graphics over here, all the artwork, goes all the way down here, and there's a picture of Ms Pacman. This one doesn't have that. This is the Walmart version. A bit disappointed with that. But that's okay. Looks good anyway. Hey, you can see me. Hey, what's up? Everything else looks beautiful. And the build quality, like I said, solid. Let me turn it on and see. Okay, there's the loading screen. Still loading. There's no sound, no splash screen, just this, which I'm a bit disappointed in. Now you have your menu. There are no adjustments for the games. There's no difficulty adjustments. There's not even any adjustments for the monitor. No adjustments at all. And that is a bummer. I want to adjust the difficulty, the speed, the number of men I have, you know? Well, I can't. I can't even adjust the contrast or brightness of the monitor itself. And the monitor, see how nice it looks? Looks beautiful, right? But watch, I go to the side. Oh, it gets all wonky. I have to look at it straight on, and it's clear. If I go to the side over here, it gets a bit washed out, but it's clear. But I usually play it from this angle, so that's pretty good. And this is a volume slider. Whoops. See? It's actually a slider for the volume, which I like. I like that a lot. And since I'm already in the Pac-Man, oh, by the way, the screen over here shows the controls for the games. I mean, like you really need that for Pac-Man or Ms Pacman. You basically move 1 player and 2 players. That's it. So let's start that game. As you can see, the screen is nice and clear. Looks beautiful. Inky, pinky. Yeah, you notice the copyright is BNI, because Bando and Namkai are now one company called Bando Namkai Entertainment Incorporated, BNEI. Yeah. As you can see, the screen, it looks good. Colors are a little bit washed out to one side over here. See? It gets all wonky. They could have done a better screen. And when you start the game, as you can see, the emulation is almost spot on. It works very well. People say that the control panel is a bit too small. Well, you just have to be careful when you play it. And there's a sound when you die. Okay, let me just reset this to this title screen. You hold down start to do that. And there we go. Now, I don't know if you noticed, the sound seems a little bit off. It seems a little bit too high-pitched. But I can live with that. The game is perfectly playable. it's not glitchy like the other ones are. Here we have Galaga, which is, I love this game. Push this button. It shows you the instructions, like they're hyper complicated, moving and shooting. And start. And there we have Galaga. Very, very cool, huh? And now you start. It's hard to play this with one hand, so bear with me. Okay, I just push the start button to reset. Oh, by the way, this brings you back to the main menu, and this resets the game you're playing, which is kind of cool. And I know if you heard the sound, it sounds a little bit off, a little bit too high-pitched. And here's Pac-Man Plus, which is basically, I mean, look at the hyper-complicated controls, eh? It's basically Pac-Man. Pac-Man with slightly different colors, but same sounds. Now, I'm going to go back to the main menu. There we go. That was Pac-Man Plus, and there's also Dig Dug 2. I personally would have preferred Dig Dug 1, but it's good enough. Push this button to enter the game screen, and this is why you have two buttons over here. There's one for drilling and one for pumping, as you can see. And there's the moving. This I never actually saw in the arcade system. I never actually saw this in the arcades near my place. I saw Dig Dug, but not Dig Dug 2. The first time I ever played this was on my MAME arcade. It's actually a good game. It's completely different from Dig Dug, as you can see. You walk around and you pump. You can drill on these nodes over here. You drill on these little nodes over here, and you can cut off pieces of the map and customize it. Whoops. Hold on. There we go. I just reset back to the beginning. Let me go back into Dig Dug and explain a bit more how it works. It was kind of hard to do it when I was playing. This is a completely different game from the original one. It was made in 1985, apparently. Yeah, all the names. It saves your high scores, by the way. See these little nodes over here? You can drill on those, and bits of the map actually fall away. So you can trap enemies that way. And you basically pump enemies full of gas and make them explode, just like the other. See what happened just there? That just went away because he dug into one of the nodes. Yeah. It's weird. It's different. And I haven't really played enough to really get a good opinion about it, but so far, I find it interesting. As you can hear, the speaker sounds pretty good too. So anyway, that was my look at the Ms Pacman 1-Up Arcade. Countercade. All in all, build quality, excellent. Controls and everything, very nicely made. The artwork is beautiful. Things I don't like, well, the screen. They could have built a better screen, but I guess they put this one in here to keep costs down. I love the sliding volume control, which is really nice. I wish that it was Dig Dug 1 that was there, not Dig Dug 2. And I wish this was just Pac-Man, you know? But then again, there's another unit like this with Pac-Man, so I guess they didn't want to make it twice. Anyway, it's an interesting variation, and the sound is a bit off. Aside from that, for a couple $100 there, definitely pick this thing up if you can. Okay, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Take care, and goodbye.